In Yankton, South Dakota, they're taking the bull by the horns.
Welcome to Yankton, South Dakota, where the buffalo roam.
To celebrate the American frontier and the journey of Lewis and Clark, they're firing up the ovens and holding a sizzling competition. 15 teams will go head-to-head in the Great Plains Bison-tennial Dutch oven cook-off.
Tell your taste buds to fasten their seatbelts.
They're all hoping to cook some of the best buffalo this side of the Badlands. Last year's first-place team is back, trying to repeat the feat.
Our team is the old coot and the kid, and I guess I'm the old coot.
They'll have their work cut out for them, going up against the freshmen.
It's my first time doing this, so I'm just going to learn as I go.
And the well-seasoned.
The title of my dish is, Can't We All Just Get a Loin?
It's gonna be a rip-snorting good time. So join the stampede next on All American Festivals.
Oh, man!
All right! Hi, how you doing?
Welcome to All American Festivals. I'm Jim O'Connor. More than 200 years ago, Lewis and Clark entered the Great Plains of South Dakota and feasted on buffalo for the first time. To commemorate the event, the town of Yankton holds a frontier festival, and the main food on the menu is, of course, buffalo. In Yankton, South Dakota, folks are at home on the plains. The town is located southwest of Sioux Falls. It's on the route that Meriwether Lewis and William Clark traveled on their journey to the Pacific. Every year, people make a trip to Yankton for an old-fashioned rendezvous. For this historic occasion, folks really get into the frontier spirit. They also get to taste one of the explorers' culinary favorites, buffalo.
Buffalo burgers, buffalo hot dogs. Best in the world.
If you're not in the mood for a burger or a dog, you can grab a piece of buffalo jerky or get it sliced and served in a sandwich.
I thought we were going to get buffalo burgers and buffalo franks, but this is even better. It's like au jus.
For the uninitiated, what exactly does buffalo taste like?
It tastes like beef, but just has a little extra flavor to it, I think.
The buffalo has its own very distinct taste. It's very delicious.
In the big Bison-tennial cook-off, 15 teams will try to impress the judges with their best buffalo dishes, all made in Dutch ovens.
It's a great way of being outdoors and cooking, my two favorite things. So.
I'm the cook's flunky. I'm her husband, Jim. Cook's flunky goes and gets fresh buffalo chips for the fire, but not too fresh.
We are the Buffalo Gals. We are cooking apple pie for dessert, sourdough for the bread, and ribs for the dinner.
Each team will have to make 3 courses, a dessert, a bread, and a main dish.
The main dish has to have bison used in it, so it could be a roast, could be a stew, any type of use of bison on it.
And the stakes are high. The winner is honored with a buffalo robe and qualifies to go to the Dutch Oven World Championship Cook-Off. As part of the outdoor experience, guide and chef Tony Keller demonstrates how to make a traditional Native American meal of mushrooms, corn, squash, and buffalo. First, he simmers mushrooms in butter, the perfect complement to the buffalo steaks.
It's a natural pairing. It's like peanut butter and chocolate.
And he has a unique method of roasting the corn.
It's a modern-day milk can. I found it at a garage sale for $12. Lends a really nice smoky corn flavor. I added about 2 cups of water. I'll put the corn in, some husks in between the bottom and the corn itself. Give it about 20 minutes, and it's done. D-U-N, done. That's good to go.
Next, he's got the scoop on a Native American staple.
I've decided to serve the steaks tonight on a really nice bed of whipped squash. Served with the corn. Be awesome.
He adds butter and brown sugar, covers the squash with foil, and cooks it in a Dutch oven. the way the pioneers did. To heat the oven, he places coals both under it and on top.
If I put heat from the bottom only, I can simmer, I can fry, I can stew, I can do any of those things. If I reduce the heat down here a little bit and put a bunch of heat up here, then I'm baking.
Another way to heat things up is to stack the ovens.
It's just a tower of heat, and you're utilizing each layer of coals twice. Impressive way to make a meal.
Now it's time to grill up some steaks.
Bison buffalo ribeye. I opted for this over the sirloin because it had a lot more fat, which is where your flavor and your moisture comes from.
But because buffalo is still lower in fat than most meat, he drizzles on some butter. One tip is not to flip them too often. That way they stay nice and tender.
You cook them on side one and you cook them on side two and you're done. Right on time. Beautiful.
And according to Tony, you don't want them too well done.
You know, if you really cannot go to the rare end, go to medium. If you can't handle medium, you need to go well, then order the fish.
Although bison nearly became extinct in the mid-1800s, today there are over 350,000 head of buffalo in the United States. Up next, they're burning to cook up their buffalo dishes in the Bison-tennial Dutch oven cook-off. And meet Cody, the kissing buffalo. When All American Festivals continues.
Today on Food Network in the Kitchen, enjoy a full hour of Paula's down-home dishes and Jana's everyday simplicity.
Doesn't that look elegant?
Paula's home cooking and everyday Italian. Back to back today at 4 and 4:30. Part of Food Network in the Kitchen.
Got it.
A1 steak sauce. Yeah, it's that important.
Are you listening to your heart? You should. Heart disease is the #1 killer of women. Do something good for your heart. Smart Start Healthy Heart, the only national cold cereal with ingredients that may help lower both blood pressure and cholesterol as part of a healthy lifestyle. For a healthy heart, start here.
Campbell's tomato soup, possibilities. With shredded cheese, taco chips, sour cream, a salsa dip. Add a spoon, you're good to go. Turn your soup into a taco. Possibilities.
I need to get more minutes. I don't believe in cell phones when I'm driving, so this is my salvation. Those minutes have been downloaded. That's fantastic. I think you owe the great things in sliced bread.
OnStar is available on over 50 GM models. To learn more, visit OnStar.com.
You sent us your kitchen nightmares. Now we're making your dreams come true. All-Star Kitchen Makeover. 4 Food Network chefs redesign the way you cook. Alton Brown inspires the ultimate space-saving kitchen. Bobby Flay heats up this patio with a backyard grilling paradise. Paula Dean designs a charming country kitchen. And Emerald Lagasse goes back to school.
We're going to fix you up.
4 celebrity chefs, 4 ultimate kitchens. All-Star Kitchen Makeover premieres August 6th at 9/8 Central on Food Network.
Welcome back to All American Festivals. Buffalo is a healthy red meat. It has about 1/4 as much fat as beef. So if fat content is a concern for you, a nice buffalo steak may be the way to go. In Yankton, South Dakota, they're cooking up plenty of tasty buffalo dishes in the Bison-tennial Dutch oven cook-off. On the banks of Lake Yankton, folks have gathered to celebrate the core of discovery, Lewis and Clark's journey west. As part of the commemoration, reenactors are sailing a keelboat along Lewis and Clark's route.
We are presently about 800 miles up the Missouri River, and our goal, just like Lewis and Clark's goal, is to get up near the Mandan villages.
At this Frontier Festival, some people are trying buffalo for the first time.
If you've never had buffalo, oh wow, it's just delicious.
It has a sweeter taste, a lot more tender than beef.
while others have already made it a habit.
I've had buffalo in burgers, and tonight I'm going to have it as barbecue, and I've had buffalo steaks. But if you're going to have a buffalo T-bone, you better go with an empty stomach because it's a big steak.
Whether in burgers or steaks, buffalo seems to go with just about any side.
A nice pasta dish, some baked beans, and some wonderful desserts.
At this big Buffalo Fest, one of the main attractions is a real live bison.
Hi, everybody. Thank you for coming to see Cody the buffalo.
He had kind of an unusual upbringing for a buffalo.
He was raised in the house with Great Danes. He thought he was a dog. He laid in front of the TV and to this day does not know that he is a buffalo.
Cody was one of the stars in the movie Dances with Wolves, which might explain where he learned a few of his pet tricks.
He also gives really good kisses, and the best kisses that you ever had. Kisses $1.
At this year's Bison-tennial Dutch Oven Cook-Off, 15 teams are vying for top honors.
Let's get things started. Let's get cooking.
Todd Carter is one of the contestants who's shooting for first place. He's a serious Dutch oven cook with a sense of humor.
The title of my dish is, Can't We All Just Get a Loin? It's a buffalo loin. I'm going to wrap it in bacon and I'm going to serve it with a mushroom sauce.
According to Todd, the meat should cook up nice and tender.
So when they taste it, it'll just melt right in their mouth. That's the goal.
Jeff Harms and his granddaughter Keisha are here for the second year in a row.
Just really fun to do because we did it last year and we got first place, so I just figured we could do it again this year.
They're defending their title with a menu of stuffed flank steak, 9-grain rolls, and Black Forest cake. The first course contestants have to turn in is dessert.
There's a cheesecake baked inside of a chocolate cake, and then we put chocolate icing and cherries on top of that.
I always go to the chocolate ones first.
Ray and Dee Willard still consider themselves Dutch oven novices, even though they came in third last year. This year, they have high hopes for their fresh rhubarb pie.
Whether you win or lose, that's a small part of the whole thing. But our pie is going to help.
Like most Dutch oven cooks, the Buffalo gals like the challenge of cooking outdoors.
It's not like an oven where you can just turn it on and just leave it. You actually got to kind of watch it and keep an eye on it. So it's kind of a challenge, but it's an awesome experience. Nothing beats Dutch oven cooking.
Pie, cobbler, Black Forest cake? Is there anything that you can't make in a Dutch oven? If you've ever wondered why they call them Dutch ovens, the answer's pretty simple. It's thought that these cast iron cooking pots originated in Holland. Up next, Native American dancers take center stage. And the judges get their just desserts as All American Festivals continues.
At Food Network, we start in the kitchen. Then, we bust out.
There are shows about food you never thought you'd find on Food Network. Food Network. Every night, it's way more than cooking.
Horizon Organic Eggs are today's best choice. If you're an active adult or have children at home, you should think of switching to Horizon Organic Eggs, available in regular cartons or new cholesterol-free liquid eggs. Horizon Organic Eggs, your best choice.
We live paycheck to paycheck. We barely get done paying one bill and then another one comes in. I mean, what would we do if one of us really got sick?
Millions of hardworking Americans live without health insurance. Together Rx Access can help. Sponsored by 10 top pharmaceutical companies, Together Rx Access saves eligible people up to 40% on prescriptions. And it's free.
I feel like without your health, what else is there?
Call 1-800-444-4106 today.
I'm an American West mortgage specialist. Whether your dream is to buy a home, refinance, or see the Rolling Stones, I'm here to help. Good. That's why we're sponsoring the Rolling Stones
Horizon Organic Eggs are today's best choice. If you're an active adult or have children at home, you should think of switching to Horizon Organic Eggs, available in regular cartons or new cholesterol-free liquid eggs. Horizon Organic Eggs, your best choice.
I'm switching it up a bit.
Now Emerald's got even more essence. He's mixing it up with some close friends and amazing new recipes with their own stories.
That's what's cooking today.
So come on in.
It's my time in the kitchen with you.
Watch The Essence of Emerald today at 2, 1 Central on Food Network.
You're looking at a remarkable gardening tool. It's the Mantis Tiller Cultivator. It weighs only 20 pounds, so you'll never have to battle big, bulky rototillers again. That's because the compact Mantis Tiller packs more power per pound than you might have thought possible. The patented Mantis tines dig in at 240 revolutions a minute, about twice as fast as those heavyweight machines. The Mantis Tiller is also perfect for work in tight areas, in vegetable gardens, in flower gardens, and around shrubs and bushes. The Mantis Tiller even has optional attachments to handle all kinds of gardening chores, from clipping hedges to trimming edges. This really is a remarkable machine. And here's a remarkable offer. Purchase a Mantis Tiller direct from the factory, use it for a year, and if you don't absolutely love it, send it back and we'll refund your money. No ands, ifs, or buts. You won't find that kind of guarantee anywhere else.
For free information about the remarkable Mantis Tiller, call 1-800-322-2700.
Welcome back to All American Festivals. I'm Jim O'Connor. The majestic bison is part of the heritage of the American frontier, and Native Americans used to use them really as an all-purpose supply store. They were a main source of meat as well as clothing, tools, and shelter. And at the Frontier Festival in Yankton, South Dakota, they are honoring the mighty buffalo. For hundreds of years, the plains of South Dakota have been where the buffalo roam. And the bison have long been the lifeblood of the tribes who live here.
The buffalo is what fed us. It clothed us. We used the buffalo robe, the buffalo, to make our moccasins.
At celebrations, it's a tradition to cook up a steaming pot of soup made of turnips, corn, and boiled buffalo.
It's a celebration of how we sustain ourselves and how we celebrate each other's.
And over at the Bison-tennial cookoff, there are more mouth-watering dishes.
This is a blackberry, raspberry, with a little blueberries thrown in for added flavor, cobbler. We're just here for the fun of it. This is our first competition.
Eric Nelson and Thomas Klein are baking up a cheesecake, garnished with apples.
Every bit of it's pretty special. My dessert is a peach Melba pie, which is peach raspberry. And I have a sauce with it, which is marshmallow, cream cheese, and raspberries. Well done.
The pie's ready, and just in the nick of time. The judges get to sample a wide array of taste-tempting pies, cakes, and cobblers, including Ray and Dee's rhubarb pie, and Jeff and Keisha's Black Forest cake. The entries will be judged on 5 criteria, but what matters most is taste. The judges seem to be enjoying their work, but the cooks can't relax just yet. There are still 2 more courses to turn in. The breads will be up next. The goal is to brown it evenly, top and bottom.
We just finished our biscuits. Refrigerator sourdough biscuits.
Ray and Dee Willard take a different approach. They're making Indian fry bread. Dee shapes the dough, then dips it in hot oil.
You can eat this as a bread, or you can roll it in sugar and eat it kind of like a donut.
The key is keeping the temperature just right.
We try to keep the temperature at 350 degrees. That's the goal. So it cooks perfect.
So how do the cooks monitor the temperature? There's a formula to follow.
19 coals is 325 degrees. That's both on top and bottom. So 6 on the bottom and 13 on the top.
Sounds simple enough, but the weather can also affect the temperature.
The wind is sort of our enemy today because it's taking our heat away, and you don't find this in your kitchen at home.
To keep the heat, they'll have to add more coals, but you don't want to overdo it and burn it.
Burnt food, cut off the bottom, eat the top half.
Whatever happens, the results will still end up on the judges' table.
Everything they cook must be served to the judges, so if they ruin something, they can't hold it back. They have to serve it.
And it's time to break the breads. There's everything from biscuits and flatbread to pizza rolls. The judges will check to see that it's all done to perfection. For the cooks, it's time to finish up the main dish. Jeff and Keisha are rolling right along.
We're making the roulade. It's got peppers and mushrooms in the middle and brown mustard. We're wrapping bacon around it.
The teams only have an hour before they have to turn in the buffalo.
Getting a little hectic right now.
Well, it's coming down to the wire as they cook up those savory buffalo entrees. Which team will take the top prize and advance to the World Championships? Todd's the Dutch oven guru, but Jeff and Keisha sure would like another win. Up next, rounding up the buffalo dishes.
It's time for judging main dishes.
And the big winners of the Bison-tennial Dutch oven cook-off when All-American Festivals continues.
Coming up next, Top 5. Then chocolate with Jacques Torres and Molto Mario. Right here on Food Network.
Tastier, crispier Tostitos restaurant-style tortilla chips. You are one lucky salsa. Oh, to have a chip this tasty dipped into you. My little bowl of chunky goodness.
Honey, who are you talking to?
Tostitos, now even tastier and crispier.
You won't believe it, but Sara Lee's amazing new white bread is actually made with whole grains.
No way.
New Sara Lee soft and smooth whole grain white.
Tuesdays on Food Network. Meet the people who risk it all for a fresh start in the food business.
This has been a real dream of mine. I really do love doing this.
But what happens when their dreams become a 24/7 reality?
I've never slept so little and worked so much in my life.
We're insane for even doing this.
It's incredibly overwhelming.
Follow these entrepreneurs as they risk their time, money, and expectations on a recipe for success. Tuesday nights at 9:30, 8:30 Central on Food Network.
Welcome back to All-American Festivals. Did you know that you can use buffalo in just about any dish that calls for beef? But there is a catch. Because buffalo is leaner than beef, it cooks a lot faster, so you might want to turn down the heat. But in Yankton, South Dakota, woo! The heat is on as they turn in the buffalo dishes in the big Bison-tennial cook-off. Yankton is a small Midwestern town that's big on history. So every year, they hold a festival dedicated to the American frontier. As part of the fun, there's a Dutch oven cook-off, where the main dish is buffalo.
I think that we feel like we're tasting history.
Bite into it. It is a taste you won't forget. It don't get any better than this.
In addition to buffalo, you can sample old-time favorites like Indian tacos, kettle corn, and homemade root beer.
Root beer was around when Lewis and Clark went up the Missouri River.
Yep. It's called root beer because it was made from the roots of sweet trees like sassafras and birch.
Sir. You need a refill?
Best root beer I ever had.
Well, thank you. Can you grab that quart from me?
The old-fashioned flavor keeps them coming back for more.
Refills are only 50 cents, and I'm going to show you how to open it, okay?
All right.
There's 2 hooks. Put your thumbs on each hook and just push away from it.
There you go.
Over at the cook-off, herds of buffalo dishes arrive at the judges' table.
It's ready to eat.
But are the judges ready?
I think they're full. They must be full. They're about 2 minutes late calling for the main meal here.
First, they have to check the temperature of everyone's meat.
I think we're plenty warm. Yep, well done. Looks good.
If it's not up to at least 145 degrees, the judges won't taste it.
It is time for judging main dishes. Please bring them presented in the oven or on the lid.
Todd adds the finishing touches to his tenderloin.
Got them all on one plate.
Jeff and Keisha have handed over their flank steak roulades. Ray and Dee enter a buffalo stew with turnips and sweet potatoes. The judges dig in. The criteria includes appearance, but this contest turns on taste and whether the item is cooked correctly. And there's an extra bonus point for difficulty.
Have a good time? Very good. Dutch oven cooking is a blast. Good time.
After a lot of anticipation, the decisions are finally in. They begin by handing out prizes for best bread.
Jim and Cindy Ford.
Best entree.
Todd Carter.
And best dessert.
Mike and Tony Heaney.
Now it's time to announce the top 3 teams.
Third place goes to team number 5, Jeff Harms and Keisha Nelson.
This year, the old coot and the kid come in third. They take home a commemorative table runner.
We were first last year and third this year, so it's a lot of fun.
Our second place and winner of the Buffalo Skull is team number 10, Thomas Klein Jr. and Eric Nelson. And the champion of the Lewis and Clark Bison-tennial Dutch Oven Cook-Off goes to Dee and Ray Willard, team number 6. Dee and Ray, they've prepared rhubarb pie, Dakota fry bread, and bison stew. A wonderful meal.
Newcomers Ray and Dee Willard walk away with the coveted first prize, a $1,200 buffalo robe, and the chance to compete at the Dutch Oven World Championship. Dee thinks it was the rhubarb pie that put them over the top.
We practiced our rhubarb pie for the last 2 days before we came, so maybe that helped.
They just can't stop smiling.
I can't wipe that smile off his face. It just won't go away, will it?
And that puts the lid on the Bison-tennial Dutch Oven Cook-Off from Yankton, South Dakota. They'll stomp out the fires and cover up the coals until next year.
Thanks for coming. Bye. I'll see you later. Let's get it smoky in this house.